is I, Antoine, and today I will be reading you Teletubbies the Truth, and Teletubbies, I think, theorypasta, or creepypasta, or whatever you want to call it. Now, this creepypasta is apparently from the Creepypasta Staff Training wiki. Oh, excuse me. Now, Teletubbies was apparently, from what I've heard, was Bailey Maloney's favorite childhood TV show growing up. So, after hearing that this theory pasta was supposed to be alright, I decided that I should actually give it a read. Now, without wasting any more time, let's get reading. In the years since I stopped watching television, I've never forgotten the Teletubbies. Something that hung with me. A foreboding something that the digitally enhanced colors, little childlike music and fluffy and impish dancing couldn't wipe away. Something dark, something that more darker than most expected. And no, I'm not haunted by the alleged liberal agenda of the show. I don't care that the bunch of right-wing folks feel threatened by some puffy, dancing TV people. No, it wasn't something else that I couldn't put my finger on. What was it that resonated so deep in the core of me about Tinky Winky, Dipsy, Lala, and Poe? I woke one night in a sweat, and the revelation came to me, and it shook me to my marrow. It's so much more complex than any child can grasp. So thick is its subtext that it could be misinterpreted or missed completely by the adults that are watching. Maybe those that fear the agenda only had it partially right. It's not a liberal agenda. It was simply a warning. Teletubbies is a dark, Orwellian nightmare about a genetically engineered slave class creatures being systematically trained to become part of our society. In order for you to see what I mean, you need to TiVo or tape an episode. Just check the listings of your local PBS station. Just watch one and you will see exactly what I'm talking about. And perhaps the words that follow and the evidence I provide will resonate within you, as they do in me. While no backstory has ever been provided on the show about where the Teletubbies are or even where they come from, one thing is clear: they're not in control of their own destiny. Three things control their day-to-day lives. First, there is a voice, a teeny female voice that tells them when to eat, when to sleep, and when to say goodbye. The robotic maternal voice blasts from the speaker implanted in the ground, hinting that something larger lies underneath and is constant vigilant. And the second is Nunu, a harmless-looking anthropomorphic vacuum cleaner robot who wanders after them, cleaning up the messes that they made and passively scolding them for bad decisions. Nunu is a watchdog, the controlling tool of the powers that have placed the Teletubbies here. The third and the triumvirate is the iconic, menacing Pinwheel. The Pinwheel is a true power in Tummyland, or Teletubbyland, I would like to say. A mystical godhead that the simple-minded Teletubbies worship. When the Pinwheel spins, the Teletubbies stop whatever they are doing and run to the top of a hill. Here, they perform a ritual for the gods in the sky, trying to curry favor. They gestate and roll around like puppies having their bellies rubbed, trying to win the ultimate prize, and only one is favored. Only one can be chosen. When that one is chosen, they are blessed by having a genetically implanted bioelectric television screen in their abdomen activated. The Teletubby is rewarded not only by by being a pinwheel's messenger to the other Teletubbies, a mouthpiece, if you will, but also apparently by a physical orgasm of joy. It's the activation of the screen. And what does the screen show? It shows an indoctrination film. Here is a world of man and one of its customs. Learn for you will soon join us, live among us, and serve us. A message from the Pinwheel God. I call him Rev Noku, just because it sounds cool. When the ritual of the indoctrination is done, the Teletubbies return to their day, childlike and innocent. Finally watching over it all is the Sun Baby. The innocent, benevolent soul of humankind hangs over it all, illuminating Teletubby land. You see, we are guiltiness in this. We are all guiltless in this. We have chosen for ourselves the form of a child, an infant. What could be more guilt-free and benevolent than a cooing baby? It is form that the childlike Teletubbies will understand and not fear. A form used to hide the watchful totalitarian eyes that peer out from the darkness. The powers that control Teletubby land have made it beautiful. Green and colorful, temperature controlled. I have not determined yet if it is an island or another planet. I lean toward a planet because their underground bunker we live in seems to resemble some sort of a buried spacecraft. Wherever they are cut from outside influence. Anyone who has ever watched The Prisoner can make the connection quickly. Like the Eloi from the Time Machine, they were kept simple, stupid, saddened, and enslaved in the place of vibrant beauty. Lambs to the slaughter, better to devour you with, my dear. I beg you to watch and decide for yourself. It's all there on the screen, and finally, for me, all the pieces fit. Children enjoy it, as they should, for the colors and the nonsense. For adults, it should be a chilling warning of times to come in future. It is Mortality Tale about the potential dangers of cloning and genetic manipulation abuse by those who think themselves benevolent. The Teletubbies are alerting us to a future where genetically crafted androgynous worker beings with entertainment centers built into them will serve us. Slaves who will stumble and babble their way through our world, pleasing us. For we are Revnoku. We are the soulless and moral god of the soul of the world. We demand their obedience. We demand that they perform and dance and work for us. Teletubbies is simply a warning about the encroaching darkness, the decay of the human spirit as it ages, fat, bloated, and... I'm not going to say that. Not only the natural world, but for the world in the future, possibly. Teletubby is about to is the end of the world. And that was Teletubbies, the truth. Teletubbies theorypasta. What do I think of it? I almost stopped reading it completely because it's actually garbage. I'm sorry, but it's true. Now, the sentence structure is alright. The grammar's alright for the most part. The paragraph structuring is okay. But the last sentence here, Teletubbies is about the end of the world? Excuse me? I'm sorry, but how can an innocent television show be a show about the end of the world? It makes no sense. It's quite preposterous now that I think about it. Now, we all heard about the 2012 end of the world theory. That's a theory we don't have to worry about since it's already 2019. Now, I kind of get that the Teletubbies... Now, there was a background story that was never revealed in the show. How did the Teletubbies meet? Or were they born from the same family? I guess that would mean in one show we will never understand. But anyway, this theorypasta is not great. It's not bad, but it's not great either. It's not my cup of tea. Now, what do you all think of this theorypasta? Did you like it or did you not? Feel free to let me know in the comment section down below. As for me, I better get back to my cooking. I'm just about ready, man. I've just got the right recipe for lunch for me and my bunny. Me and my wife, Bunny Rabbit. What is that, you may ask? Well, it's basically some sort of pasta. It's basically a spider pasta. It was made by none other than Sonic Song 182. Shout out to them. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. This is Antoine signing off. Au revoir. Goodbye.